Assalamu alaikum students. This is basically the solution of the worksheet that I gave you related to the topic simultaneous equation. And these are basically questions from the past paper. And in question number one, we have two equations. The first one was y minus x equals to 4. And the other one was x square plus y square minus 8x minus 4y minus 16 equals to 0. This is my linear equation. This is my non-linear equation. I chose my linear equation and selected y as my subject. Y को subject बना दिया. This minus x will shift on other side. It will be plus x. So my equation number 3 will be y is equals to 4 plus x. Since now I have got the value of y, I will put it in equation number 2. इस equation में put कर दूंगा. Y की जगह पे x square will be as it is plus sign. Y की जगह पे 4 plus x square whole square minus 8x minus 4 and then again y. So I will put the value of y, that is 4 plus x in bracket, and then minus 16 equals to 0. This is identity number 1, a plus b whole square. So I will apply identity in order to expand this bracket. X square of 4 is 16. Twice the product of the two will be 8x, and plus square of the last term is x square. Then minus 8x as it is. Then this minus 4 will be multiplied with the bracket. Minus 4 multiplied by 4 will be minus 16. Minus 4x minus 16 equals to 0. This plus 8x and this minus 8x will be cancelled out. This plus 16 and minus 16 will be cancelled out. And my final quadratic equation will be, after taking 2 as common, my final will be x square minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. Now I have to factorize it, so I will be using middle term breaking method. And my two factors are minus 4x plus 2x. And now by taking common, the two brackets are x minus 4 and x plus 2. So I will equate them one by one to 0. X minus 4 equals to 0 means x equals to 4. And x plus 2 equals to 0 means x equals to minus 2. So since I have got the two values of x now, so I will put it one by one in equation number 3. Y is equals to 4 plus x. And I will get the values of y as 8 and 2. When I will put x equals to 4 here, 4 plus 4 will be 8. And when I will put minus 2 here, 4 minus 2 will be 2. So the two values of x and the two values of y are, when the value of x is 4, the value of y is 8, and the value of x is minus 2 when the value of y is 2. So this was question number 1. We have another question, question number 2. In question number 2, we have two equations. 5x plus 3y equals to 2, and the other one was 2 upon x minus 3 upon y equals to 1. So we know that in this type of question we have to simplify the second equation. So we will be going for LCM. I have taken xy as my LCM, and the numerator will be 2y minus 3x equals to 1, and then this xy will go on this side and it will get multiplied. 2y minus 3x xy, this will be my equation number 2. This is my linear equation, so I will choose this linear equation and I will make y as my subject. When I will make y as my subject, this 5x will move on other side. 2 minus 5x upon 3 will be my equation number 1, and it is the value of y. So I will put it in equation number 2. This is my equation number 2. Equation number 2 has 2y. One y is over here and one y over here. So I will put the value of y twice. So 2 as it is, the value of y in bracket, 2 minus 5x upon 3, then minus 3x as it is, then again x, and the value of y in bracket again. Now I will take LCM. 3 and 1, 3 will be the LCM, this will be as it is, and since this is 1 and I have to make it 3, so I will multiply it with 3. The numerator will also be multiplied by 3, so it will be 9x equals to, this x will be multiplied by 2, will be 2x, and then this minus sign, and x multiplied by 5x will be 5x square. This 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out, and my quadratic equation will be 5x square minus 20x minus 21x plus 4 equals to 0. So now I will apply middle term breaking method. My two factors are minus 20 and minus 1. After taking common, my two brackets are x minus 4 and 5x minus 1 equals to 0. On equating them one by one to 0, x will be equals to 4 and x will be equals to 1 upon 5. Now I have my two values of x, so I will put it one by one in equation number 3. This is my equation number 3. When I will put x is equals to 4, 5, 4, 20, 20 minus 2 will be minus 18, and 3 times 6. So minus 6 will be the value of y, and when I will put x equals to 1 upon 5, this 5 and this 5 will be cancelled out. 2 minus 1 will be 1, and 1 upon 3 will be the answer of y. So again, the method is quite simple. It is only the working which is the complication in these type of questions. We have another question, question number 3. Again, we have a non-linear equation and a linear equation. We chose the linear equation, chose y as our subject, y will be equals to 4 minus x, and then I have to put the value of y. We have y square, so I will put it 4 minus x whole square, and then I have again the value of y, so I will put it in bracket. This will be opened by identity number 2, and square of 4 is 16 minus twice the product of the two, that is 8x plus x square, and this will be multiplied by 3 now. 3 16 48, 3 times 8 is minus 24x, and 3x square. I have shifted these two terms on this side, minus 28x plus 7 square equal to 0, and on simplification I have taken 4 as common, and my quadratic equation is 3x square minus 13x plus 12. So I have applied the middle term breaking method, that is 36x square. So 9 4s are 36, minus 9x minus 4x will be my middle term vectors. And on taking common, the two brackets are x minus 3 and 3x minus 4. And since equals to 0, I will apply the 0 property. I will equate 1 by 1 bracket equals to 0. When x minus 3 will be equal to 0, x will be 3. And when 3x minus 4 equal to 0, x will be 4 upon 3. Now I have the two values of x, so I will put it one by one in equation number 3, that is this equation. Y equals to 4 minus x. When I will put x equals to 3, y will be 1. And when I will put 4 upon 3 over here, I will have to take 3 as LCM. And then this will be 12, 12 minus 4, so 8 upon 3 will be my answer. Moving on to the last question of the worksheet, which is a little bit different question. In this type of question, we have been given with two linear equations, and we have to find the value. We will be using substitution method for that. And the only problem is that we have to give the value of x and y in a specific order. So we have to convert them in a certain form. So that is the main complex thing in this question. We have 2x plus y equals to 9, and we have under root 3x plus 2y equals to 5. So we take equation number 1 and we chose y as our subject. This is 9 minus 2x, and 9 minus 2x. So now we will put the value in equation number 2 in place of y. This root 3x will be as it is, plus 2, and then bracket 9 minus 2x, and then equals to 5. When on simplification, the value of x will be equals to minus 13 upon under root 3 minus 4, because I have to take x as common from these two, because there are two x terms in this equation. So I have to take x as common, and the rest will be written in a bracket root 3 minus 4. And now since I have to find the value of x, I have to move this thing on the other side, and it will be divided. So minus 13 upon root 3 minus 4 is the value of x. And then since I have got the value of x, I will put it in equation number 3 to get the value of y. Y will be, y is equal to 9 minus 2x, so 2 will be as it is, and the value of x will be in bracket. This minus and this minus will be positive, and 2 times 13 is 26. So now I have 9 plus 26 upon root 3 minus 4, so I will take the LCM. There is nothing in the denominator, so I have written 1. Root 3 minus 4 will be the LCM, and I have to multiply this 9 by root 3 minus 4, and then this 26 will be as it is. 9 multiplied by root 3 will be 9 root 3, and then 9 multiplied by 4 will be 36 minus 36, and then plus 26 as it is. So 9 root 3 will be as it is, minus 36 plus 26 will be minus 10, and root 3 minus 4 will be as it is. So this is the value of y, and this is the value of x. So since we have got the value of x and y, so what is next? Our question has to be end over here, but the problem is that there is a line mentioned in the question. I have not written it over here. The question says that we have to give the value of x and y in a certain form. We have to give the value of x and y in the form of a plus b root 3. So we have to convert them into this form. So since there is no denominator in x and y, so we have to remove this denominator, and we can remove this denominator by rationalizing it. Rationalizing is a method in which we remove the bracket or we remove the square root present in the denominator. So in order to remove this square root, I know you guys know that in order to remove square root, we need to take square. How can we make it square? By the method of rationalizing, we will multiply and divide it with its conjugate. What is basically conjugate? Conjugate is the same term but with an opposite sign. For example, I have to remove this minus root 3 minus 4. So I will multiply it with its conjugate, which is root 3 plus 4. So I will multiply it with and divide it with also, because we are doing maths, and in maths if we are multiplying something we have to divide something in order to balance it. So we will be multiplying it with its conjugate just to remove this under root sign. What will happen? Minus 13, and then this whole thing will be multiplied with minus 13. So I have written it inside a bracket, and in the denominator what will happen, we are witnessing two brackets, and in these two brackets only the sign is different. So we will be applying identity because there is a square on the identity, so it will help us to eliminate this square root sign. So what we'll do, this is basically our identity number 3. This is our identity number 3, and there are two brackets and both of the brackets have opposite sign. So we have this form, we have to convert it into this form. So what will I do? I will just write a square minus b square. So this is my a and this is my b. So a square will be under root 3 whole square minus b square will be square of 4, that is 16. So since this square and root will be cancelled, so 3 minus 16 will be minus 13, and there is a minus 13 at the top as well, so it will be cancelled out, and the value of x will be root 3 plus 4, or you can also say that the value of x is 4 plus root 3, which is very much similar to this form. So now I have converted my x into this form. I have to convert my y also into this form, and I will be using the same technique. The bracket is the same. We have root 3 minus 4, so I will be multiplying and dividing it by its conjugate, that is root 3 plus 4. And on simplification, this will become an identity, and on applying identity I will get minus 13. So I am not solving it again. These two brackets will be multiplied. First 9 root 3 will be multiplied with root 3. Root 3 and root 3 will give me root 3 square. Square will be cancelled out, so 9 multiplied by 3 will be 27. This 9 root 3 when multiplied with 4 will give me plus 36 root 3. And then this minus 10 multiplied with root 3 will be minus 10 root 3. And then this minus 10 will be multiplied with 4 to give me minus 40. This minus 40 and this plus 27 will be minus 13. Plus 36 root 3 minus 10 root 3 will be 26 root 3. And again in the denominator there is a negative 13. So I can see that I can take negative 13 as common from the numerator as well. When I will take minus 13 as common, it will be 1 minus 2 root 3. This minus 13 will be cancelled out by this minus 13, and the value of y will be equals to 1 minus 2 root 3. So this was the 4 questions of the worksheet, and the fourth question was a little bit different because there was a different concept involved in it, which we'll be discussing in chapter number 3 in detail. So I hope these 4 questions are quite clear to you, now clear to you guys. If you still have any query, you can discuss it, you can comment it, or you can mention it in the comment box so we can discuss it in our class, or we can discuss it here on the channel.